Hello, hello, hello. That was way shorter than I expected. I needed a little bit more time. It does look like my stuff's working, that it's streaming out to Facebook and all that. I do, however, realize that everyone's at Boston Comic Con or at Heroes Con. There's a lot of cons going on this weekend. We're going to take it easy. We're going to be gentle on you folks. But how is everyone tonight? I see Ichthia is here. How are you, good sir? Good sir, I'm going to be privately messaging you after the show on the 21st in Melbourne. I'd like you to come up and sign. Do I have one right here? I think I do it. Come and sign this, good sir. If you can come out to Melbourne, we can come pick out your books. We'll give you some comps, and we do a big signing with the whole group, take some pictures. It's really cool. We got Gerald here. Hello, good sir. We're going to talk about some button flies in just a little bit. We got Sean Wood. Sean Wood, I got a package from you today as well. So lots of good stuff. So tonight is an interesting night. So we have about 5 or 6 creators here. Most of them I don't know. So could be one time I did this and I didn't know a creator, and we had porn. So that can happen tonight. So get excited if that's what you're in for. Like, that could happen tonight. The person who I do know the most is Michael Odin, who has been a friend of mine for a while, and we do a lot of stuff. So that's going to be interesting. But we don't hang out. He disappeared for a bit. So that's going to be interesting. I also want to show you guys before we get started that I have the best fans. One of my fans made me this. Look at that. A Duncan Travis pup. How fucking cool is that? Now, if your fans have not made you a pup yet, think about it and think about what you're doing and why you're not as good to your fans as I am to my fans. And reflect on your life. I'm just saying. There better be some yelling. Gerald, there'll probably be some yelling tonight. Yeah, I think there's going to be some yelling tonight. I'll assume everything's on. So let's see who's here. Let's meet. They could be motherfuckers. They could be bastards. I don't know anything about these guys. They could have horrible books. They could have great books. We're going to figure it out together. So strap in. Tonight's going to be fun. So let's start off with Michael. I trust him. I know what he's going to say. These are things you've never thought you'd hear out of my mouth, Michael. How are you tonight?
Well, I'm Michael Odin. Thank you for the very kind introduction. I promise there will be no porn and no anything like that, as you said.
Your book's called The Embrace, and it has little baby hands. I don't know about that.
Look, man, the baby hands are a cute motif. Okay, they work. Plus, you get sticky hands with the books. Like, this is the greatest thing that we did. But yeah, that is why I am here. We're doing a second chance for my campaign, The Embrace, before we do the second book here this summer, which is very exciting. We did the first book in 2021 on Indiegogo. We raised a little over $15,000, which was very exciting. This is kind of like my biggest splash in the indie scene at that point in time. And
so, Mike, I'm going to cut you off because we're going to get into all that. This is not the time for that. This is just the time to just hang out. We're going to get a whole.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Fair enough.
We're going to talk about all that stuff. We're gonna brag about how rich you are and how
I am nowhere near that level. No.
I understand. But I think you are. I believe you're rich in life. Next up, we've got Michael Schwartz here. How are you, good sir?
Good. How are you, Travis? Nice to meet you.
Good. So I got random messages like Michael Schwartz. This guy is a big deal. I don't know anything about him, but let me tell you how my interactions have been. Okay. I have no direct contact to Michael Schwartz. I'm not allowed to. He has a guy who contacts me by the name of, let's see this guy's name, by Hank. The guy's name is Hank. If that doesn't sound like a fake name, I don't know what it is. So Hank is his assistant. Hank will be like, Michael will be on your show tonight.
He's my publisher. It's my publisher.
Sure. Yeah, that's I'm just telling you. So be excited about Michael today. I don't know anything about him, but he's a big deal. We're not allowed to interact directly. We're not Facebook friends or anything. He's got a handler. So, like, I don't know what book he's pitching, but, like, get excited. So, yeah, that's going to be exciting. All right. Next up, I've got Brian Wolf, who, first off, has let me down. I expected a wolf to be here. There is not a wolf. So you've already let the fans down in what I was expecting. So that's bullshit.
I'm gonna invest in a wolf mask. I'll wear it next time.
You'll sell more comics, I'll tell you that.
At the least, have an avatar, man. We could have done better.
Once upon a time, I probably did.
And I want to let you know, Brian on the pre-show said, I just found out who you are. I'm a big deal in Orlando. All right. I am Ringo nominated. I go to I'm a big deal.
It gets worse. I lived in Melbourne like 12 years ago.
Don't be sharing my address out here. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I used to do. I mean, I remember hanging out at Famous Faces with my friend Sebastian, who hooked us up. So,
all right. No, we are doing what we get to that point. Oh, we're going to get to the point. We're going to talk about it. Before we get there, does anybody? And just a random question. Don't make it weird. Are any of you men wearing button flies right now?
No, sorry.
Gerald, see how it's an Italy thing. Anyways, Austin, how are you?
Hey, great.
So I don't have a funny, witty thing to say about you, but I do want to know what you're hiding because you have a background there. Like, what's behind you that you're ashamed to show us?
I'm in witness protection, so it's an undisclosed location. Not allowed to talk about it.
That's right. You probably shouldn't do like live streams if you're in witness protection either.
We do what we must to sell books.
I mean, I'm just trying to point out. And button fly, yay or nay?
Nope.
Yeah,
not today.
Button flies are not working, Gerald. They're not a thing. They're not a thing. And then, so this guy I've never allowed on my show. I don't associate with this guy. I actively hate him. So I'm going to say this before we start. I don't like him because I come from a long family. I come from the Lockshires of Scotland from 1592. I'm a Highlander, and I believe there can be only one. And this motherfucker says his name's Travis. And that's offensive to me and my people. So I don't know what's going on. How are you, Travis Webb?
Pretty good, except your Highlander curse on my car.
Right. This wouldn't happen if you were driving a Highlander. So Travis is committed to this show, even though I just gave him a whole bunch of shit. He's committed to this show. He is broken down to the side of the road. He's like, you know what? I'm going to be there. I'm not going to let anybody down. So welcome to the show, Travis.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. And then last but not least, because I'm a big fan of The Daily Show. And at the end of The Daily Show, you have your moment of Zen. And Zen is right here representing. He's the last in the group. How are you, Zen?
Doing great. So glad to meet you finally.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too, man. But a lot of these guys have been Facebook friends. Have been Facebook friends for years. I've never been on my show, so I'm excited to interact with these new creators. And it really shows that there is multiple conventions going on right now because none of my normal friends are here. Like the normal crew that you guys see here, they're all at Heroes, where we should be, right? Like who feels that they should be at Heroes right now, right?
Yeah.
The wild man himself, Travis Webb. But yeah, so what we're going to do tonight, we're going to take it easy. We're not going to try to go crazy. We're going to try to get everyone a backer, guys. So we're going to need extra help and extra shares. So couple things that I need. One, I'm going to share the YouTube link. That is for both the guests and for people in the chat to share this out. Let people know that you guys are on. If you guys, I don't have a problem if anybody wants to share to their network. If you see that little click at the top, you're more than welcome to share your network. That doesn't bother me. I know people ask that. But you guys, the fans we're going to need you guys to share this out because these guys are here. They're not at Heroes. They're not going to be making that buku Heroes bucks. They're not going to be rich, so they need your support tonight because they know this weekend's going to be dead. Between Heroes Con, between Boston Fan Expo, between a bunch of small cons that are going on, and that whole thing, Father's Day, like apparently, like that's a thing. I don't know. So we definitely need you guys' help to share this out and do all that. So let me get this shared out. So that is in the link. I'm sharing it out to the world, getting everybody stuff. And then we're going to do our normal thing and talk to everybody about everything. Okay. Let me share it. Why are you acting weird? So, anybody has any grievances before we start?
Grievances.
Shenanigans. So if you have any grievances, now is the time.
No.
I feel that that's a lie, but
You just say AI sucks, so let's we can talk about that, I guess.
I mean, we can, but that's going to take up the whole show. Right?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like,
Yeah.
that's a stream in and of itself, guys.
So Travis, should I start with you or should I wait till you're in a better situation?
I mean, you can start with me, and then it'd be really hilarious because that'll be when the actual guy shows up from roadside. So,
and he looks
speed it up.
very suspicious.
All right, yeah. Let's see what's going on. So Travis is being shady on the side of the road.
Yeah.
This is not Travis me, Travis Webb here, and he has 71 hours left on this little ditty right here, Starlight Issue 7. This book has been going on forever since I started this shebang. Tell us about it. Why we need to back it.
Well, first of all, it's been going on for I think 5 years now, and I wrote it 7 years ago. So this is the last issue, the conclusion to the series, and it's just your standard tale of a raver on drugs being kidnapped by transdimensional spider wizards that she has to battle with space pirate cats. Usual stuff.
Yeah, that happens a lot to me in my normal life, so I can definitely relate. It's relatable.
Yeah, this was a comic. Like, I've been working on comics and movies for a long time, and I was at Burning Man with my friend Brett, the artist, and he's been in comics for 20 years, and he did like Surrogates, with Bruce Willis. That's based on one of his books.
Right.
He was the artist for the Southland Tales graphic novels, novel. The rest of them didn't come out. And anyways, and so we're at Burning Man. He's like, "Hey man, remember that one time you thought it'd be cool to write a comic book about Power Pack as teenagers?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "We should do that." And I said, "No, I don't want to do that." And he goes, "No, it'd be really cool. We could explore the rave thing and drug addiction and all these other things. I'll only do it if you let me have transdimensional spider wizards and space pirate cats." Because I thought that would turn him away. And he goes, "Oh man, I want to draw that." So that's how the book came to be.
All right. You as a rave, so $300 you can get the kitchen. You'll put everything in. You'll draw someone in. How much to get you to host a rave? Like you'll come down, perfectly with a working car, and you'll rave.
20,000.
20,000. Okay.
I seriously thought about that. You're like the 80th person to ask that, so I did the math, so I can answer it honestly. 20,000, and that will include your flight to Las Vegas to my venue here in Vegas, where I will throw a rave for you.
All right. So you don't have a one already set up, like a location already set up, but you can get this is a great deal. Like the entire series for $54. That's great.
Yeah, and it's on premium paper. We don't. So when we started, one of the things we talked about was doing a Kickstarter for us and making the Kickstarter version of things, in case it ever went any further, premium. So all this printed on very premium print. It's a very thick book for every issue. It's high quality print. We got turned on by a local printer in Portland that David Walker actually recommended to us, and these look marvelous.
All right. Nice. Well, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to share out the link to everyone. So you are currently at 7,280 with 190 backers. I'm going to try to get you to 191.
That'd be cool.
7,280. Let's do 5. Again, I'm just being cheap today, keeping it low just because of heroes and stuff. But let's try to at least get you one backer. Share this out. And here, I'm going to make myself big for a minute. So I got to address the crowd. So hold on. Motherfuckers, this guy's name is Travis. And he thinks he's better than me. Like, you guys know that he thinks he's better than me. I'm not going to – he's broke down on the side of the road. He's got cool fucking dude glasses. Like, he's doing his whole thing. So I need you guys to back him like a little bit more than what I said, just to make me look cool. Like apparently he's got a rave. Like it's only 20,000. Like and he can get us into fucking Vegas. So like, hook me up and I'll get you in the after party. All right. So just let's fucking do that. All right, that'd be cool. All right. So nobody heard that, and we're gonna keep going. I'll share that out. We'll see what happens. We'll come back in a little bit, Travis. Hopefully, you'll be not stranded on the side of the road.
Hopefully, yeah.
Anybody have any questions for Travis before we move on to the next victim? Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. All right. Next up, we have our moment of Zen. Last in, first out, I guess.
That works for me, man.
So let's see what you've got here. I have no idea what we're going on here, but all I see in the corner of my screen is Pink Power. So what's going on here? Pink Power number 2.
Yeah. So we had a campaign just earlier this year for the first issue, and made it to our goal, went a little bit past our goal. So we went ahead and decided to do the second issue. So we just dropped it about a week ago, and it is not getting as many eyeballs as I'd like it to. So to be honest, that's why I'm here. You put that up on Facebook. So anything can help at this point.
Yeah. I mean, this book looks great. Tell us a little bit about it.
So this is the second issue. So we have an evil secret society called the Cult of the Closed Eye. They're sending skateboarding rock star ninja assassins called Stiletto Lace to attack our heroine, Pink Princess, to regain possession of this missing, mysterious, magical device.
Okay. Nice. So I know I make a lot of jokes and I do stuff, but can I give you, are you open to one piece of advice?
I'm open to as much advice as you would like to give.
So the first thing then is I would change it to powers, Pink Power 1 and 2. So you're selling both 1 and 2. A lot of people don't click on just number 2s because they think that they can't get number 1, so they ignore it.
That is great. I'm assuming Kickstarter does not have a problem with something like that. If you've already
no, you can make it. You can make that change right off the bat. So change it to 1 and 2. That's going to make it a little bit easier to sell because more people are going to click on it because they're going to think that they can get both issues on it. You know, in fact, I would even change a little bit of the verbiage right here in the beginning, right here, just to talk about issue 1. Hey, we're back with issue 2. You can get issue 1, just so people know. So it's great. Not a huge difference, but it does make a difference. But
that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna jump on that after.
Yeah. No problem. That's just quick advice. I don't like to give advice over live, but that's an easy one that just you don't think about it, right? You think about your selling issue 2. You just something you don't think about.
Yeah.
But let's like hold on. Let me make everyone big. How many of you guys? And I'm gonna apologize if this offends anybody. How many are like avid like real comic readers, like current comic readers? Because I found creators are in two things. Some people are weekend Wednesday warriors, and then there's the other group who's like, I read Watchmen as a kid and I can do it now.
I get what I can afford and when I can get it, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
This guy has Trad Moore doing a cover.
Yeah. I noticed that like right from the jump. I was just like, dude, how the
Luther Strode,
how did you get Trad Moore to do a cover? And if you're friends with him, how can I be his friend?
Yeah, no, that was gonna be my question actually. It's like, yo, you got Trad Moore? Where's that contract?
So we actually did a pitch together a while back that didn't get picked up. So it's still sitting on a back burner. Maybe somebody will still pick it up someday. Trad is interested in revisiting it if it gets picked up. But as you know how big he is, it just needs to, work out for everybody to be able to do it right now. But yeah, and look at that. Look how many people have ordered his cover. 0. So I've not been able to connect with any of his fans because he doesn't have like a social media. He's not on social media, so I can't find where his fans are at. So if anybody out there knows where the Tradmore fans are, if you can just shoot me a link, I'd be forever grateful.
I think the big thing that you're gonna want to do is just post up into like indie comic groups and like make sure that you put like Trad, like if you can bold and like Tradmore did this cover and just like constantly front face that in your marketing. I think that's gonna be your best bet. It is really tough because when you have larger artists like that, sometimes they stay off social media platforms because they already have the industry context. Some of them do. So I get it, but like, yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it. I don't know if there might even be a Tradmore fan page on Facebook. That's something
there should be. I've looked, I haven't been able to find it. I mean, there has to be something like that.
Go after Ghost Rider fans.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the other thing. Robbie Reyes. Anyone that's a fan of Robbie Reyes, he did all the character concepts and was the artist for all new Ghost Rider for the first 2 or 3 volumes.
Yeah,
right.
His immensely crazy detail.
Yeah,
I mean, and he just it's a couple years old now, but Silver Surfer Black,
that is also really good.
That's. I mean, he's such a powerhouse in the industry.
I think of Luther Strode. I think of Justin Jordan has a big following.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Trad's got an Eisner nomination right now for Doctor Strange. So, I mean, there should be some buzz right now leading up to Comic-Con for the Eisners.
No, I think that's the case. Can you buy issue 1 physical? There it is. Okay.
Yeah. Physical and digital, either the regular standard and also the exclusive, which have second prints, also the first prints and add-on. So however anyone would want it, we got a Dan Mendoza cover for number 1. So that was the bestseller for the first campaign.
I want to be your friend. So you've got great friends. Let's be friends. You've got good friends that I want to spend more time with.
That's why I'm here. Hopefully later we can talk about why we're friends, how we met up. Later on, maybe we can talk about that. But yeah, I'm hoping that this is the beginning of long-standing.
I feel like I did something wrong that I'm not aware of.
I think Travis. I think he just means that he hopes that he's going to be able to keep doing this.
Okay.
And he's able to tell the story. I felt like he was
threatening me. You weren't threatening me?
No, I'm not the type to threaten people. Thank you for clarifying for me.
I got you, buddy.
No, but it looks good, man. It looks good. I put you down for 290. So you're at 286 with 19 backers. We're gonna get you to 290, 220. That shouldn't be a problem because I'm gonna back the Tradmore cover. So like you got me, so we'll get you there, but we're gonna hopefully get some more people. Like, guys, let's share this out, get it out to the people. By the way, if you guys are in the chat, please communicate with us. Like, talk to us. We're being funny and witty. Like let us know you're here. Like, your stuff. We'll get back to you, Zend. Again, we're gonna. What we do is we do one round, just quick through, and then I go back and I yell if I don't get the numbers on the paper because my crowd embarrassed me, and I don't want that. So we're gonna address that. I don't. All right. That's all right. All right. So there. All right. Next up, who do I got? Now it's your turn, Mike. Michael,
man, it's me. Oh goodness.
Yeah, tell us all about how much you raised before and.
Oh man. So yeah, I first did this book back in 2021. And we did a really solid job over on Indiegogo, raised a little bit over 15K. The book had a very warm response, and then as Travis mentioned, I did kind of go under for a little bit. Life can do that from time to time, but we're about to launch the second book, and I wanted to get this on the Kickstarter platform as well. Indiegogo has had a lot of problems lately, for one. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be using that. So I wanted to, give people a chance to get in on the first book before we did the second, in case that they had missed it. But B, I really wanted to kind of set up a base over here because I do plan on kind of shifting over platforms because there's just a lot of issues over there. But yeah, so the book itself is kind of a dark take on the superhero genre. And it's a story about a father whose son is murdered and a year has gone by and his life's kind of just fallen to crap. And in this moment of desperation, he's about to take his own life when his son's ghost comes forward and stops him. And they come together for an embrace. And in that moment, he gets this vision of what happened to his kid. And when he comes to, he's in a super suit powered by his son's ghost. And so they're going after his kid's killers to bring them to justice. So like I was going through obviously stuff when I first came up with this concept. I was going through a custody fight. And so I kind of just took the pain that I was feeling through that. And I wanted to channel it into something positive. And, I've been a big fan of The Crow and Haunt, and a lot of that just kind of came together in this story. And I got a great artist in Dean James. It's actually his first book. And that's actually one of the cool things we're doing for this Kickstarter is in the original print, at the back of the book, there was a fan art contest. We've replaced that with a 6-page preview of the second book. So you'll get to see just how much Dean's art has grown over the past couple of years, which is pretty fantastic. And so you'll get to see that like direct comparison.
So I got this when it first came around. So I want to say, like, if you guys are Spawn fans, this is a great fit. It kind of has the Spawn feel. If you guys were a fan of Donny Cates' Vanish, kind of has that kind of vibe to it. And Mike was first. He came out before Vanish. So, Donny Cates was stealing from him, I swear.
Man, I need to make sure that I have that as like a log line on the next campaign. Donny Cates stole the idea from me.
Right.
Like, and just tag him in it, see if we get a react.
So a friend of mine, who'd we lose? Travis. Well, that makes sense. A friend of mine did a book, and Donny Cates tweeted him out, and a comic store made it a cover. It's this weirdest cover. So it's like a weird tweet conversation between Donny Cates and him. And I was like, who's going to buy that cover? He's like, nobody. But like, they were so excited that their tweet, Donny Cates respond.
I mean, that's fair. Like no, I could totally understand that. It's like at the end of the day, it's like, I don't care if nobody buys this thing. We had a conversation with Donny Cates, and that's awesome.
Right. All right, we're going to put you down. See what we can get here. Like I said, my viewership is a little low tonight compared to normal, but hopefully they're just resting and they'll be out in a little bit. So we're going to get you 65 backers. We're going to try to get you to 260.10, 2,610.
I'd be good with that. I do want to let people know that we do have a cover on here that I've been trying to let people know about. We have a cover done by Joel Gomez that is raising money for the Virginia Victims Assistance Network, which hosts a support group for homicide survivors. So it's really cool that we were able to kind of get that set up. And with the nature of this story, it's awesome to have the Embrace actually making a real world difference for victims of what David and Clarence, our two protagonists, have gone through.
You can get these hands 2024. What does that mean?
That's my girlfriend, and she's promoting the book because the Embrace has all the hands, and she's being funny and awesome, very supportive. She's the best.
Okay, I thought she was propositioning things.
No, talking about the fact that there's like 4 hands on the costume, and
so
obviously.
I'm going to say this because I meant to say this the other night, and I don't think anybody watched it, but I don't know if you're allowed to put the word donate or collect donations on Kickstarter.
I didn't know that, but
so I would, and I'm saying that research it because I don't want you to randomly get a chargeback at the end.
That is more than fair. But
I don't care. Like, you can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you that I don't want you to get
100%. No, I appreciate that. Like, I've done things before where it's like I take like for one of my first books, I did like a support our troops tier.
Yeah. I remember that.
We took a portion of the money that was raised from that and donated it to the Special Forces Charitable Trust. So it's just something that I've done in the past. But like, I do appreciate that, because at the end of the day, you're right. Like, I don't want there to be a thing where Kickstarter goes, oh, well, you said this, right, and then I get like a kickback or something.
Yeah, was that pledge added after you got it approved?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if they approved it, I don't think they can do anything. But I'm pretty sure it's against their terms of service, so be careful.
Okay, I will go take a look.
But I don't care. I like you giving money to people. Chad's in the house. Hey, Chad. All right. So we've got that. And I want to show this cover. I know he just told you the cover that's for charity, which is all great and nice. But Jim O'Reilly killed this cover. So
yes, he did.
Let's not forget that Jim O'Reilly is a gem.
And Sigmund. Yeah, Jim O'Reilly, and then he had this covered by Sigmund Torre, who is like a colorist for like Spawn and a whole bunch of other big titles, and it turned out beautiful. It's the only cover that we recycled from the first campaign, and like our stretch goals on this are upgrading cover qualities instead of doing tchotchkes. So like, you know, our first stretch goal, we were making the cover a rainbow holofoil more than likely.
Nice.
So like, but like that'll be the only one that doesn't get a cover upgrade, because in the first book, as you are aware, Travis, it was a virgin holofoil variant, and I don't want the people that backed the first campaign to feel like they're missing out or they got an inferior product to what the Kickstarter backers are getting.
Right. No, absolutely. So, all right. So let's see who's next. Who's next on my list here? We got other Michael. Michael's the Michael with the handler. It's fine. You're a big deal. Like do you also know Treadmore?
I don't, but I want to. I want to now.
Like everyone on this panel.
Oh no, it's fine. He just has covers by David Mack. It's fine. Not a big deal, right?
And Jay Lee. I also have Jay Lee.
Oh, nice.
You got a Jay Lee? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got some big names. I got a few names here and there.
So
I got some good quotes too. Check out the quotes. You don't go too fast. There's.
Oh, all right.
You're gonna make me grab my glasses.
I got Jeff Johns to read it. I got Francis Manipul to check it out. Tim Sheridan, Jeremy Adams, R.L. Stein even read it last year. So, yeah, this is the second campaign for Armored. Issue 1 and 2 were crowdfunded on Kickstarter last year by Clover Press. That's the publisher, and that's my handler, obviously.
I've never had a handler before. I have a lot of publishing deals, and no one has been my handler, so I'm excited about this.
There I am with Jay Lee there. Getting that was the first samples I got at WonderCon this past year. So yeah, this is the second campaign. It's for 1 to 5 issues. 1 and 2, we're fully funded, and now we're doing 3 to 5. Issue 3 covers by Becky Cloonan, and issue 4 is David Mack. Issue 5 is Trevor Henderson. I'm not sure if many people are familiar with him, but he does a lot of horror stuff. And then, some of the variants covers are by Jeff Dixon, who is an old Disney artist from the 90s, worked on like Aladdin, Lion King, all the big ones, and a horror artist named Matthew Terrian. And the story's about a boy who finds a medieval suit of armor, and it gives him these powers, and it's haunted by the ghostly knight that used to wear the armor hundreds of years ago, and he has to train the boy how to use it, help him solve a mystery. That's basically it in a nutshell. 1 to 5 is the first arc. My artist Ishmael Hernandez, who's from Spain, is painting issue 6 as we speak. Every issue is hand painted. It's penciled, inked, and painted by Ishmael. Yeah. So that's it in a nutshell. Yeah.
All right. So let's address some things here.
Yeah.
So you say you don't have a handler, but you're also claiming you had Netflix animated series No Malone. You're writing for R.L. Stein, doing stuff with Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase.
I am.
So don't lie to us and say you don't have a handler when your bio clearly says that you have a handler.
I'm just a comic collector from Toronto. I swear that is my publisher. Hank Canales is my publisher from Clover Press. They do a lot of the Marvel art of books. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the art of David Mack.
Turner one that's live right now.
Sorry?
The Michael Turner one
yes.
is live right now.
Yeah, it's live right now.
Hold on. Hank said, "Hey Travis, invite link for Mike Swartz, please. Thank you." No introduction. Hey, who am I? Like he is getting things done like a handler. Like these are not conversations. I sent him the link, okay, and then he goes, "Awesome, thank you. Where do people watch this?" Like he is aggressive, wanting to know.
Okay, just so you know who Hank is, right?
He's a big deal, and he's your handler.
Hank co-wrote Youngblood #1 with Liefeld. Okay, so
I mean, ask Liefeld. Nobody's co-wrote or done anything for Liefeld.
That's true. Very true. Very true.
Who co-created Deadpool? Nobody.
Nobody.
Great. Now you're gonna get Liefeld at me.
Yeah. Anyways, Armored. It launched today officially. Okay. Yeah, we hit our goal in a few hours, which was great. Okay. So yeah, we're at 65. I hope to get higher in the next few days. But yeah, we'll see where we get. People seem to be reacting positively to it.
It's a beautiful looking book. I wish the pages were a little bigger so I could show them off better because they look great, but you kind of got to zoom in to really see them. But
Hank, you watching, Hank?
Because we got to zoom here. Can you guys see? Yeah. So yeah, you got to kind of scream in. I wish they were single page.
Here, I can hold up the book. Some interior pages from issue 1. If you want.
Can you read it to us?
I can. Yes. You guys have time, right? I don't mind.
Do the voices.
It's beautiful stuff.
Oh, that's a pretty book.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible that he does all this. It takes him like 2 months to do an issue too, so it's all great.
He's very talented, and I mean, I don't know a lot about Clover Press. I've been paying attention to him recently, because of the IDW stuff that they're connected with, and I like Billy 99, the Tim Sale stuff. So
yeah, they got a lot of nice books. So yeah.
And I like their. From what I can tell, they're trying to be artsy, but like relevant. Like a lot of books are art. Like you're so artsy that you're like, unless you get this, don't bother talking to us. Where Clover Press seems to be like, we are artsy, but like you get the basic concept, and we're gonna bring you in.
Yeah, they just did a Russell Dodderman book, and now they're doing Michael Turner. Like it's accessible art.
Yeah. So let's get this linked out. Let's try to get you some money.
Okay.
Let's get it shared out. Any questions, comments? And if anybody wants to address Hank the Handler, you're more than welcome to do so. He's kind of a big deal. I like that you have a guy. I've had David Pepos on this, no problem. I've had who else have I had? I've had Phil Hester. But you're the first person who's had a handler, so yeah.
What's funny is I'm normally bothering everyone. I just didn't get to you, Travis. Like you were like next on my list. Hank beat me to it, so.
You're good. All right. 360. Let's try to get 3600. Get you to 67. I would like, hold on, let me make myself big again. Dude, so this guy's got a handler. He works for Netflix. He hands out with Dan Aykroyd. I assume old Dan Aykroyd, not young. Or maybe he just drinks that vodka thing that he does, that Skull vodka. Like, I think anybody can hang out with Dan Aykroyd if you drink that vodka. Like, I think he'll sell it to everybody. He's pretty down in his luck when it comes to that vodka thing. But here's the thing. He's at 66. If we can get him to 69, I think that, like, it's a joke there. I think it'd be very cool to his handler, Hank. I think Mike would think it was pretty cool. So let's try to do that. But I'm just going to put 67 on the paper. But you guys? 69. All right. I think that's good. Get you all out there. Beautiful cover by David Mack, though.
Yeah, one of his best.
I mean, oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Hank is in the chat.
Yes.
Wait, I'm not seeing Hank's messages. Huh. So Facebook is a little messed up. So Hank says, got it, larger papers. And Gerald says, I'll handle you. Like, that's a comment we needed. Hold on. Why is this not? Let me see if I can edit the audience and fix it. All right. So we're not seeing comments from Facebook. So if you guys leave a comment on Facebook, can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep trying, though. All right. Anyways, next up. Got to ignore that. It's funny that I'm making fun of you, but the guy in the Mercedes has left off. He's abandoned. So Austin. So Austin came onto this show, and he sent me his book, and I'm oh wait, Travis is here. No, Aaron's here. Hey, Aaron, how long you been here?
I've just been hanging out, listening to you guys.
Okay.
Not only like a few minutes. Sorry.
We get to Aaron's here. We'll talk to Aaron a little bit, but Aaron's here, guys. Epic Marvel Armored is awesome. First 2 issues are excellent. Thank you, Epic Marvel Podcast. Is that one of your handlers' alt accounts?
I don't know who that is.
Come on. You're embarrassing us. Come on.
I don't.
Zen knows Trout more. Like, come on. Me and that's all we got. All right. Let's get Riot up here. Sorry about that. I got distracted. So Riot Force, Tools of the Rich is here. Tell us about this.
All right, so this is a 300-page graphic novel that I wrote and drew over the past 3 years. It's wacky kind of action comedy sort of stuff. It is based on the comic that I created when I was 9 years old in 1986. When I first started reading and drawing comics, and I wanted to see what would happen if I took those characters and tried to sort of treat them as a professional cartoonist. So it's the sort of premise is that in the near future, after civil unrest, there is a sort of federal task force of specialists that is created to combat above the law threats. And they do this by just being completely over the top and ridiculous. And, there's some team dynamics drama, where one of the guys is engaged. So he's thinking about quitting. And now that strains his relationship with his sort of hard-nosed leader. And it's wacky fun.
My favorite part thus far is it refers to Riot Force #2, even though you did it as a graphic novel. I like that.
It was designed as single issues. And even though we wound up the publisher not distributing it through the direct market, I decided to keep that motif because one of the, sort of touchstones that I love is that serial format. So, I'm hoping that people get. #2 is chapter 2.
So it looks like you've done a few things out here. You've worked with Dirk, it looks like, and a few other people.
Yeah, my last project was Tales of Mr. Ree Volume 5 with Dirk Manning.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a fun book, old school G.I. Joe, which is great.
G.I. Joe meets Judge Dredd, if you like.
Okay. Yeah, it looks a lot of fun. So is there 2 covers or just 1 cover?
There is a Kickstarter exclusive cover that you can only get through the campaign. That's the wraparound cover that I've got as my background here. And then there's the standard cover. Yeah, that's that one.
Okay.
And then the purple cover will be the bookstore edition.
And you can get both on the campaign?
The campaign is just the Kickstarter exclusive.
Okay. And is that with trade? Like, it looks like it has trade dress. It does have trade dress?
It will, yes. That's sort of temporary right now. That has to be worked out with the publisher. So that's why I'm showing not the spine, but
right,
but the page side. But yeah, we'll see how it goes once the campaign ends.
Nice. Well, let's get this shared out. Still can't see regular chat. So, by the way, if you guys are talking to me on Facebook, I can't see it. I apologize. I'm trying to go back to it. StreamYard's been acting weird. All right, so let's share Riot Force out. By the way, such dynamic, different books tonight. We've got the Embrace, like the Spawn look. We've got like the very clean art book. We've got the Girl Power Zen book. Oh, hold on, Travis. Travis, what is the current situation?
My phone keeps crashing because it's too hot for it. The guy can't find a building that is the largest building in the area. It's a giant blue glowing building with literally neon light surrounding it. And he got lost.
That's amazing.
Maybe the heat is affecting him too.
I want you to keep us
found
informed.
Yay!
We want to be a part of this whole thing with you, Travis. Make sure you
All right, I'll put you on mute, and I'll make sure I keep on the video.
You can even shut
the
it off
negotiation
for the heat, but you cannot leave us in the lurch. We need to know whether or not you're saved, whether or not you were attacked, whether or not you have to go with the farmer's daughter and go in the back. I think we need to know everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Travis will keep us informed of this very exciting predicament. John, I see you in. Nobody else can see your chat, but John, rock on. Good luck with your campaign. But all right, so Riot Force. I did not write any of your shit down, so hold on. I got excited about Travis. All right, so you were at Riot Force 4,316 with 38 backers. Cutting it 39 backers of $4,326. That's what we're going to try to do. You got 14 days to go, but let's try to get some money over here. All right, have I shared that out? I think I have. Do one more. All right. I like that "Tools of the Rich" tagline. What does that mean, Austin?
Well, it means a number of things as you go on through the book. So, it is both literal in the fact that they are sort of fighting futuristic robber baron, corporate criminals and so forth. And so, there's much like funding of crime waves to drive, in a very RoboCop kind of way. And then, we also find that maybe they're somewhat being manipulated by these sort of shadowy characters. So maybe they are the tools, or maybe read to
Austin,
find
you went into a long answer, but I really wanted to know: are you broke down on the side of the road, Travis Mercedes Rich, or I have a handler, Michael Rich? Which one?
Neither one of those.
Okay. All right. That was really the answer that I wanted. I'm sorry.
I see.
I made you explain something that I just want to know how rich.
I wish I was that rich.
I love that Travis has something to say, but he also needs to talk to the guy, but he's listening. All right. Next up, we got Brian. I am not wearing a wolf mask. Wolf.
Yes.
Apparently, he did a book. Brian, what's your book about? What's going on here?
My book is Grave Sitter. It is, kind of inspired by something like Delamore. If you've seen that film,
love it.
Her job is to keep the dead in their graves. It's got like a Buffy inspiration. It's a book that I've been working on off and on for years. I even tried a webcomic at one point. And then last year I just kind of drew it all. in sort of a haze. And this year I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do something with it. And I'm really just jumping into comics again. About 10, 11 years ago, I had written some books, but this is just all me, art, everything. I even done that silly animation you see.
Great.
Yeah, so this is the second issue. The first one we had I started back in March and did okay, met my goals, and I'm just now finishing my fulfillment. And I was like, all right, well, we'll start issue 2. And I'm 6 days in at the moment. So.
Can I ask who's your inspiration for art? Because I'm feeling an inspiration, but I can't place it.
Man, I guess like I'm old school, like Art Adams.
Okay.
But who knows, right? It's all just a jumble of the things I've loved.
Nice. I actually really like your art style. I like the juxtaposition. I like the shoulder. I really like it.
Thank you.
That's great. And how much of this issue is done?
It's done.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've actually drawn 4 issues so far. So the art is essentially done, just coloring and lettering on the others.
And we can get 1 and 2 on the campaign?
1 and 2. I weirdly enough, I listened to your advice to another individual, and I fast edited it. So I also get slapped.
I was gonna ask that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I take information in and I move fast.
Right. Yeah. It's a definitely helpful thing. It's a stuff, and I would change it here too.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering that.
Do your write up for this is for 1 and 2, and then explain we successfully funded the first one, and then go into your.
And it could explain why my first one funded so fast, and this one is like slow walking.
I don't think they need to know that.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. I think it looks good. Let's share it around, get some people to look at it. Travis, what's going on in there? Or is that Aaron's dog? I don't know who's making the growl.
It started.
Okay. Hank says 66. Let's go. So, I don't know what that means. Maybe he meant 69. Let's go. I don't know.
69. We need 69. Yeah.
All right, I don't know what he's talking about. But let's get Brian Wolf. He apparently knows where I live, so that's super intimidating to me. He's friends with Sebastian, so he could hunt me down.
I could.
So I don't want that. So if you guys could back his book a little bit, I don't want to be have an artist at my door. I do a lot of anthologies. They already come at my house anyways, and I'm looking for their books. So get that. All right. Looks nice. Gerald said looks nice. Again, cannot see comments, but they seem to be able to see me, so that's cool. All right. Next up, before we go super round. Well, Brian, you have 2 links here. What's the second link?
Oh yeah. Well, the other one you said to share links, and I silly enough threw my personal website in there, but that's not that important.
No, we're gonna check it out. Let's see what's this.
Okay.
You shared
it's
it.
Ugly.
But here's the logo.
I do have a webcomic, The Dragonfly. It's on Webtoons, and I host some of the images there. Got some Gravesitter materials from the first book, and just commissions and all that stuff.
All right. So if you want any of this stuff, let's go. Oh, and all these are just links that are going to send me lower to the page?
Probably. Or they're not working because I started and then didn't finish, which happens a lot to artists, it turns out.
Right. Most artists have ADD. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis is in the car. Travis, are you safe?
I'm in the car. It is running, but I'm not allowed to turn it off for an hour.
Time to go for a drive.
You guys want to go for a drive with me?
Man, just floor it.
Let's get some food. I think you've been hungry since the thing.
Yeah, I am very hungry. How about we all go to Cane's?
Yeah, let's go to Cane's. I'm excited.
Go to Cane's. All right, I'm going to put you guys on the dashboard so I can drive.
Right, put us on move.
You'll get a great view of Vegas.
We're in an action movie. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to look away.
I'm excited about this adventure with Travis. I'm excited. Like I actually regret threatening him like Highlander style when this all started.
This has become the spectacle of the show.
Right.
Like we should just put this on full screen. Everyone's invested.
We should actually just like walk away, like everybody else is done. But just see what happens. All right, we got Dragonfly. We shared that out. Oh, I shared up. Shooting for 69. We're at 66. 3 to go. Okay. Trust me. Here's what happens. Just for those, no one backs the first round because they're hearing everything. And then normally when I yell people back, again, a lot of people are heroes and stuff, but we're going to try it anyways. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I just let everyone down and I'm a loser. Is the worst thing what happens. So, no big deal. All right. Where are we at? Hold on. Gravesitter. All right. So, Gravesitter is at 19 backers.
Read a full and complete stop.
470. I did share it everywhere. We're going to try to get 475. We'll try to get to 20 backers, if not more. I'm also going to check
drawing cameos.
You are drawing cameos. How much are they?
I am drawing cameos. I did 10 in the last book.
Okay.
I murdered 10 people on in a special backup story.
Okay. So, hold on. I'm going to check something. Hey, I'm going to give, I don't know about Zen, but I'm going to give you, Brian, some advice. Okay?
Yes.
I can get you backers probably tonight.
Okay.
Maybe even Zen. I don't know how to do it. Here's how you do it. If you have a prior campaign, do an update and let them know that your new campaign's live.
I did that.
You have not done that. It said, we did it.
that.
We did.
It's your last campaign says we did it.
Maybe it was just to my backers then.
All right, maybe.
Yeah. I was dealing with their fulfillment, and I mentioned my new campaign. I dropped the link, and I did get at least two returning backers for cameos. So they're going to get not only murdered, they're going to be zombies in this book because they were murdered by zombies.
All right, now I'm going to yell at you, Brian. Now you made me want to yell at you. I'm going to yell at you. All right, here we go. You see this right here? This little thing right here? You sent out?
Should not have gone out.
No, don't worry about that. I don't worry about the content. Don't worry about what it says. It does not have a link.
Okay.
Send a link.
Okay.
Links help. But I'll get you some backers. I'll share. We'll get you. I got you. Your book looks good enough. We got you, fam. We got you. And Pink Power has that. Great. We're fine. Everything's good. Aaron, how are you?
Yeah, we already got 2 new backers. Shout out to Travis and to John.
Nice. That's nice.
You should have another one. Just saying.
So Aaron's here. So Aaron's got something completely different. I can promise Aaron nothing because
that's fine.
He's got a web store, and I don't know whether or not someone's going to buy his shit or not. But
It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I just come in and hang out.
yeah, come and hang out. Tell what's going on here. What are these books?
That is my portfolio site. The top link is my web store. So I link to the portfolio site. The only reason is my Miranda book and Roscoe book I'm sold out of. So I published 2 kids books that were published through Action Lab Comics. Okay. So the top link is my store.
Now, will you ever get them back?
Probably not, but that's okay. I'll just print them again.
Okay. Let him sue.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the top one is my Noct comic, which is he is a barbarian, and I like Halloween and barbarian, so I mixed them together. And each comic is its own story, so I don't number them, so you could read any comic out of order. Most of my stuff is geared towards middle school, high school, like kids. Nice. I don't do nudity or gore or anything. In my stuff, I don't.
I love this design. This design's great.
Yeah. So this is, and I like barbarians, and I like this. So I just mixed them both, and I'm working on the 3rd issue now.
These are great, man.
Oh, thank you. Those are just prints. I started out making Noct as a series of prints. And then I just started writing the comic, and I might do some stories based on the prints. Those are like a fraction. I have like 3, 4. Gollings is my. I know another gentleman did 300 pages. This is my 300-page book, which is done.
Wow.
That's issue
300
1. I
pages.
combined the whole thing together into one book, but you can buy separate issues too, all 12. I don't put the covers in the graphic novels. That's the only incentive for buying the issues. Because the book is made there. When I combine the book, it's supposed to look like an old tomb, like something you find in.
I like
love
the
looking
paper there. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I love looking at issue 1 compared to just issue 6 here, and like just how much you've increased. You're like, yeah, your stuff looks good, man. I have to get you into one of my anthologies, man. Like you'd fit really well in our Cthulhu stuff.
Oh yeah. I read Lovecraft stuff. Yeah. So
yeah, if you, I don't know if you know, I make these giant tomes of books on the regular.
Oh.
We do them once a year.
Yeah.
Tons of people do it. Anyways.
Yeah. So the other website, just because my kids' books are up on my store too, and I had to take them down because I only have 1 copy of each. I'm like literally, I have nothing left. I've sold them all out. So
Aaron, I'm super interested. We're gonna go back to that, but I need to see it. It looks like Travis is at Kate. Are you at the restaurant yet, Travis?
I'm at Popeyes now. I went to Popeyes.
Woo!
It was closer than Raising Cane.
Okay. What are we getting at Popeyes, Travis? This is super important.
The standard classic chicken sandwich. And it's delicious. It's got pickles.
Okay.
You can't beat that. Oh.
What did you get for your sides? What did you do?
No dirty rice?
What? No, thank you.
No mac and cheese? No nothing?
What'd you get?
No, I didn't do any sides. I've been gaining weight lately. I don't need to get any fatter yet.
Fair enough, man.
So we got Popeyes. So now that took us about 5 minutes. So Travis, we got about 55 minutes left.
That's okay. I'm gonna drive us home. You're all gonna get this wonderful drive through Vegas.
Okay. Are we gonna go down the strip?
Nah, we're on the backside of Vegas. You're gonna go see a side of Vegas you've never probably seen before, which is the other highway.
Is that where the hookers stay, or are they on?
No, it's like where Nicolas Cage and all the people like that live.
Okay.
Oh.
So you'll get to see all the fancy houses and stuff.
I've got a friend of mine in Vegas right now. I can have him meet you if you want.
Oh yeah. Just tell him to head out to Centennial Hills.
Okay.
And he'll know where that's at, and he'll be like, "What? Where the fuck was in Centennial Hills?"
All right, so we're gonna let Travis and we're gonna let Travis drive. But Mike, we went over the rich wealth thing with Austin earlier. Apparently, Travis lives by Nicolas Cage, so we may have to reverse that a little bit. You have a handler, but apparently Travis lives next to Nicolas Cage.
And he works in a glowing building in the desert.
Right, and not near the strip. You know, he's got his own little area. So just to keep our rich levels, and Michael Odin's girlfriend wants to be handsy with us. So it's a very weird night tonight. Sean Wood said, "I'm excited. It's my first podcast to go on a field trip." Oh, he's talking about Travis. Yes, this is the first for Comic Creator Hangout. Watching Travis drive. All right, we're gonna go back to Aaron. Aaron wants to show us her kids' book, and I want to see the kids' book. I apologize. I needed to know how rich everyone was. That's important to me. Roscoe. Okay, so what's going on over here?
That's the first one, and he's an alien wildlife photographer. So he goes out on alien planets and photographs alien wildlife. And so the book is set up like a field manual of like how he actually does and goes about it. Those are obviously sample pages from the book, but yeah. And so like that's his journal entry, and then his sketches, and then the photos he takes are actually like taped down. So I mimic like masking tape.
Nice.
So when are you getting back in stock in this? Because I've got a 6-year-old that'll freaking love this.
I hopefully, I actually have one right now that I can sell. I took it off my website, I'm working towards getting them back in stock hopefully soon.
Aaron, you're tremendous talent. Thank you for coming on. I mean, this stuff looks great. I mean, it's gorgeous stuff, man. Gorgeous stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing it with us. It's really cool stuff. I'm gonna share out your stuff, dude. Buy something from this guy. Like, I'm excited. I'm gonna probably buy something. Let's get this out there. I can't add you to my list because I don't know how to.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay.
But we did share you. We're gonna share you again at the end, and we're gonna yell and let me be big. Look, I want to be Aaron's friend. He does some good art. He writes things for children. If you've seen my stuff, I got a lot of swear words, like a lot of fucks and stuff. And I've got kids. I don't know if you know that, but I got kids back there, and maybe if I like made a book for kids, like I can get them to work with me. So like let's fuck this up and give it some money, okay? For me. All right, cool. That's handled. I like that Austin's not there, but he could be. It could be like a Where's Waldo.
He's at a bathroom break.
But Austin, if you got really small in the corner, it'd be like a Where's Waldo because of how many things.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna make you. Hold on, keep doing that. I'm gonna make it big. See if we can see. Yes, you're too blurry when you're big, though. Oh, it would work really well.
That's kind of, there you go. This is Where's Waldo.
All right. So, last but not least, if you don't know, your first time on this show, I don't do this without selfish intentions. I have books live. I only do this when I have books live because I'm a selfish human being, and I don't mean to be. I have currently 4 books live on Kickstarter. I am not going to share all 4, but I have 4 books live. I am going to say what they all are, and I'm going to share 2 of them. One only because that's 13 hours left, and the other is my specific book. So I have, if you Cthulhu's Hard to Spell, I have a story in that. So if you want to search that, it's Lori Forrester, who is supposed to be here tonight. This book, it's great. It's on that, so check it out. Modern Mythology, we had Caleb here last week. I think Caleb backed Brian's book, so Caleb must know Brian somehow. But I'm in that. I wrote a really good Norse gods meet Jesus book story, which is pretty funny. And then I've got Nightwolf. But before we get to Nightwolf, Travis, how is the driving going?
He seems muted right now.
He's on mute, my friend.
I know he's on mute, but can he hear me and then unmute? Or is he just letting us drive? Oh, he can hear me. So this is Travis. He's not going to look at this beautiful highway.
Look at that. That's just pretty.
Yeah.
So go on the adventure, guys. Let's continue to travel.
Does anyone have any lo-fi that they can just start playing right now? Like, I feel like that's what we need. That's the closeout, guys.
That would put me right to sleep.
Driving into the sunset.
Gerald said coins Judas. Yes, coins Judas, but that is not live right now. Grant Larking from Beowulf says, hey all. Hey Grant, again, I'd put your comments up, but for some reason it's not feeding. I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad you guys are watching. All right, so the books that I'm gonna promote, I'm not gonna write them down. Not gonna write this one down on my paper, but I'm actually gonna bring it up. We've got Nightwolf. It is in its last 13 hours. If you like Volume 2, I have written a backup story in issue 1 and 2. It has an overarching. In fact, that's one of my stories right there, with this cool angel-looking thing. It's very, very cool. So they're backup stories that are connected to it. We have unlocked them for me. So if you guys want to get this book, I was one of the stretch goals that we just unlocked. So we're going to the next one. So let's try to get all these unlocked real quick. Try to really bring some money in for the old Nightwolf.
Plus, Rob Multari is just a good dude.
He's a good dude, very good for the community. Likes to share some stuff out. So he is getting there. He's almost to 1,500, which is the 13th. But I'm going to share that link out. If you guys want to back it and get some of my work, you can do that. You'll also get a really good fucking werewolf book. So that's also cool. So it's really a win for you more than a win for me. All right. Next up, what I am really talking about here is my Let me get that up. I had everybody send me links, but I didn't, set up my own link because, reasons.
So you're not that selfish, Travis. You didn't even think about yourself in that instance.
I only get you here because of myself. Like, let's all right. Granite State.
I'm throwing you a bone.
We got 10 days left to go. We're working our way to funding. We're at 3,790. With Kickstarter being as rough it is, that's very impressive right now. Kickstarter is a rough place to live right now. If you've never heard of Granite State Punk, let me tell you what it is. It's about Zeke. Zeke is a recovering alcoholic. He is also a witch. He is a middle-aged bitter punk. He's straight edge, kind of. He is a warlock. He is from New Hampshire. And he's kind of a prick. Hates everyone. So Zeke is in love with this wonderful girl. And, are most of you guys married or been in relationships? Is that a fair thing to say?
Yeah.
I like Brian brag with the ring. He's just like,
yeah.
My wife watches it. She's like, you better say something or do something.
Right.
So.
Right. I'm a little worried about Michael Oden's situation with the Handy's comments, but other than that, I think the rest of good. So, I believe that everybody, when you're going through your relationships, you start off where you're like, you have some sort of expectations, and then you meet that person who's going to mess that status quo up, right? So every relationship, you reflect on the past relationship, you try to figure it out. So you find that one who either you fall in love with and you're willing to change and become better, or they mess you up so bad that you change and you have a new set of standards that change you. One of the two things happen. I don't care who you are. It's one of those two things. This is our boy Zeke going through that particular situation. Of course, his ex-girlfriend happens to be a skinhead Nazi. So we got to deal with that.
Okay.
So, lots of cool stuff going on in here. She wears, one of those nice little dominatrix masks. She's called Mistress Mayhem. She's a lot of fun. But yeah, we're dealing with Nazi punks. We got a little not for safe stuff. But if you like punk rock, if you like Deadpool, we break the third wall. Unlike Hank, I didn't co-write it with Rob Liefeld, but we've got some cool stuff. I've got a cool
Yeah, I
Captain.
love that one.
He's punching Nazis right there.
Punching Nazis.
So Granite State Punk, it's a fun book. It's my favorite book that I write. It's very personal. And if you know anything about New Hampshire, it's even more personal because we address the hypocrisies of a slogan of a state that says live free or die. Because it's a very bold statement for a state that does not really live free or die. Though in some respects they do. Did you know you don't have to, it's the only state of all 50 where you don't have to wear a seatbelt? Fun fact, you do not have to wear a seatbelt in New Hampshire. I mean, I do because my wife tells me I have to, but everybody else doesn't. But all right. Oh, great. Stephen Prince says great show tonight. He is also live right now with Monster Matador. So if you've never heard of that, make sure you back that. So that link is in the comments. We're going to try to get me a backer tonight. So I want to be at 161 by the time we get off here. How was that? Oh, wait. Was I at 161? I think it was. I'm at 161. I want to be at 162. I'm at 3,790. Let's get me to 3. 3,800. All right. Guys, I've written down my shit. We've got everybody written down here. All right. Here's where shit gets real. I'm going to have to go big and then I'll come back. All right, guys. I sent a lot of fucking links out into the ether with a lot of people's book. And a lot of these guys, I assume they think I'm cool. Probably not the guy who has Hank the Handler. Probably not Zen, who knows Tad more. Michael Oden has never thought I was cool. I've been trying to impress him for years. All right, so nobody thinks I'm cool, but you guys can change that. Because I wrote their stuff on a piece of paper, and I want to cross them off my piece of paper. So we're going to go over all these campaigns one more time. You saw the show. You got it. We're still following Travis. We still am watching this beautiful Star Wars this night. I assume the twin moons of of Tatooine are going to be appearing very soon. It's going to be great. Whatever else is happening in Vegas, but we're gonna fill up this list. We're gonna talk to everybody. We're gonna see what everybody's doing. Don't fuck this up, guys. Let's back some books. Show some people some love. All right. First off, we've got Travis, who's been doing this wonderful adventure for us all night. Travis started out at 7,280 with 190 backers. His book Starlight is about his thumbs. It's about a rave chick that he went to Burning Man and he came back and he wrote this book. He said the book was drawn by somebody big deal. I don't remember who. Hold on, I'm going to find out. I've backed this book in the past. I've not backed every issue. I don't know why. It's written by Greg, co-created with Greg Smith. He does some books with Oni Press. He's done a lot of books, actually. It's in Cthulhu. What else we got here? We got letter name. We got a lot of people here. Here, I'll show you guys the campaign. But here's the problem, guys. Here's where things get fucked up. So this has been the oldest one. I know Travis hasn't been around, but he is still where we fucking started. You guys had one fucking job, and it's to back this book. So I'm going to share it again. We're going to get it. I'd have Travis speak and yell at you directly, but he can't do that. So I'm going to share this out. And we're going to try to get him some money. Can you guys help with that? Share it out a little bit. If you guys are in the crew, if you guys can share this out, let's see what we can do to get this guy back. It's embarrassing. It's a good looking book, right, guys?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got that. We got to share that out. So, all right, I've shared it out. We're going to let it sit here for a minute. We're going to come back to it, see what's going on. Don't fuck this up, guys. Throw it $1, throw it a share, get it out into the ether. Travis needs some love. We're going to do that. All right. Next up, we had Zen. Zen had pink power. When he started hanging out with us, he was at 286 with 19 backers. We found out that Zen has a lot of cool friends. Zen's a big deal. Zen is very Zen-like. Zen, I found you very Zen-like in this conversation.
Yeah, I try to be, and I suggest everyone else do the same.
All right. So let's see where Zen's at. Zen, look at this.
Shout out to Michael Odin. Got another backer. Thank you, Michael.
Nice. So you're killing it here. You got 3 backers tonight. You were at 290 or at 362. You're doing great, brother.
Yep, I'm so thankful.
All right. So first off, let's do this. We're gonna share you, but I'm gonna make myself big. See, that's how you do it. It's not fucking hard. See, like, look, it wasn't hard. Look, and I get to mark them off my piece of paper. See, and that makes everyone feel good. Everyone likes the marking off of the piece of paper. So let's do that. So tell us about this book one more time, so people who may have not came in late, don't know about this awesome book, is aware and can show some love.
Yeah. So a superhero, pink princess, she finds a pair of magic panties, and an evil secret society sends skateboarding rock star ninja assassins to get them back.
So, okay, I got a lot of questions about these panties. I didn't realize that I had these questions before. So, these panties, where like she just randomly throws them on?
Yeah, she finds them in issue 1. She finds them she buys them at a store.
Okay. All right. So they're not used panties that she's like, I'm going to check if these have magical powers.
No, we're not going there.
All right. And it says right here you were a staff letterer for Aspen?
Yeah, man, I've been working at Aspen since 2016. Every book that they've published since then, I've lettered.
Nice. Look at that.
Yeah. And right now I'm doing all of Murat's books at Counterpoint.
Okay. This book, I like the vibe of this book. It's a lot of fun. I'm happy to mark you off the list. But guys, if you didn't check out this book, you didn't have a choice. Victor Media's here. Good evening. Everyone joined very late. You're super late tonight. You got a lot of stuff. If you want some super powered pink panties and trad more, like this is the book you're looking for right here. So Victor, I know that those are things that are interesting to you. Especially with the Ghost Rider, though. We got a Ghost Rider artist right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So that book has been shared out. Let's see if we can get some more backers for the end of the night. And I don't have to yell at anybody anymore. All right. Michael Oden.
Oh, moment of truth.
The moment of truth. I don't want to yell at people, Mike. I don't want to do it. It's embarrassing to me. But we've got to go through this together. But before we do, Travis is still on the road. I just want to let everyone know he's driving, just making his way downtown. This gives you guys by time to back the embrace before I bring it up. So as he's making his way through the world today, it takes everything you got. Taking a break from all those worries, sure would help Travis a lot. I mean, wouldn't you like to get away? Wouldn't you like
where everybody knows your name?
That's not where I was going. That was all originally written by me. I don't know where you're coming up with that. All right. It's a moment of truth. Have I let you down, Michael Oden? I don't want to let you down.
I mean, I'm gonna let you press the refresh button. I'm not gonna jinx it.
All right. I'm gonna show you there. I'm nervous because of everything's going on. All right. So we're here. You are at 2,593 with 64 backers. That is currently exactly where you're at. But I'm going to refresh just in case someone had the good sense to fix that. And no one did. So,
hey, man.
Michael, I need to know, is it you or is it me? What happened here? Where is the disconnect?
Hey.
I mean, because this is a good-looking book. Right? I mean, I'm not crazy here. We already talked out that Donny Cates ripped off your idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got little baby hands. Like, who doesn't love little baby hands?
100%.
You got Jim O'Reilly. You're breaking terms of service for Kickstarter to make this happen and to give to charities. I mean, you're giving to the people.
I mean, we also have a Von Randall cover, and he's on Spawn, Scorched, and King Spawn and stuff like that. It's a James O'Barr homage.
What does he do at those?
So he does covers for all of them, and he does occasional interiors on King Spawn.
Okay, all right. So he's kind of a big
fantastic deal. Yeah, he also just got a gig with Marvel. We don't know what it is yet, but I know that I can talk about it because he posted it to his socials, but I don't know what project it is. But he did just sign something with Marvel.
Okay. We've got Chuck in the comments. Chuck says, can't you both be the problem? I mean, that's valid.
That's fair.
And it also says, well, look at these handsome bunch of bastards. So I'm a little disappointed in people. I don't want to have to yell at people, but we may have to. But guys, you guys haven't backed us. I know you fuckers. You guys never went to Indiegogo. You didn't know about Michael Oden until today. Let's not pretend that you guys know who he is. Let's get these baby hands some love. I mean, you don't even have that much longer left. You only got 3 days.
Yeah, I only have 3 days. It's the perfect gift for Father's Day.
Look at this, though, bro. Look what happened.
Woo!
I don't know if it was someone in the group. It wasn't. All I can tell you is it wasn't Travis because he is still driving. I mean, he is at a stop sign. He's going green. It's exciting. We get to watch it. What? All right, Travis. I'm not trying to judge you on your driving. We're supposed to keep a car length between, and that was not. That was very close to the bumper. I'm a little concerned. I don't. Oh, all right. You're driving. Better driving there. Oh, the guy's breaking up in front though. Be a little careful. And guys, did you see the free advertising here? Hold on. Look at that free advertising I got. All the orange cones to the left. Those are all orange cone advertising. That's if you haven't noticed, I'm a very viral advertiser. Orange cones are everywhere. But Mike, I get you mark you off my list.
Woo.
But that doesn't mean you guys should stop and not back his book. Like, I'm going to share it out. And how soon is 2 coming out? Like, how soon is it?
July 12th is when we launch the second book.
So you're launching in basically 30 days.
Yep. And people will have their books before then. Everything is ready for the first book. It's literally just going to go once we get the funds, we send everything to the printer. I have most of the extras already.
Where are you getting it printed?
Ready Comics this time.
Okay. I was gonna say, if it's Comics Wellspring, I can't promise you they'll ever get the books from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
But all right.
We got another one.
We got another one?
Ooh, yeah.
They're rolling in now. All right. I'm glad that people are backing that. I think it's a great book. Let's see if we can keep this trend going. Michael Owen can now be my friend. Again, I'm not going to explain our beef. We had a strong beef, but I won. You guys paid less shipping because I won our beef. So I just want to share with everyone. He used to charge more for shipping because Indiegogo has a different standard than Kickstarter. And I'm proud of you. And you've got good friends. Neff is good people. I'm going to be on a show on Monday. Are you going to still be live on Monday?
No, we literally close out at 11:59 on Father's Day.
Okay.
So like we literally will be done with the Kickstarter by then. So if you're looking for a good Father's Day gift, guys, the Embrace.
Nice.
That's what it's for.
I wanted to get the palm trees to show how rich it is. Oh, look, there's little mountains. Oh, we're getting some scenic views.
100%.
I did not know how excited I would be about someone driving home in this scenario. And I want to know how the Popeyes taste when we get there, Travis. So make sure you're ready for that. All right. So I've shared the Embrace. We're getting more backers. We're at 66 backers. Let's try to get him to 69 too. All right. Next up, we've got, who's on my list here? We got Armored. Now, Mike came here. He's got a handler. He's a big deal exec, makes tons of money through Netflix. Living. I'm just telling people who you are so they know. David Mack, Jay Lee are basically indentured servants to him. So they're doing his art, and
they like the story. They like the story. Okay?
They like the story. I'm excited about them. Basically, all of Ghost Machine. Michael apparently didn't get the Ghost Machine invite, but he's got the whole staff together and get them to read the book. I don't know if he bought one of those premium VIP tables at a con because I know they're doing the
just wait, Travis. The next book's going to have a Jason Fabic cover. It's just going to be.
I love it. They're all exclusive now. I don't think I can get anything.
Okay, but I don't want to embarrass myself in front of this brand new friend who's a big deal. I mean, we're not even friends on Facebook. That's how big of it.
I tried to add you. You just haven't added me yet. So
admit it. You just want a degree of separation because of how big you are. I understand. And trust me, if you want to make it in this industry and you see what I post on Facebook, I understand keeping a fair amount of distance. I understand. But I've got gigs. I got some stuff lined up, and I've got a couple. I got Scout and Band of Bards. I got some stuff. I've got image credit. So, like, give me some. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's see what Armored got. I want to see what Armored got. Where is it? I closed that window because no, it's right here. So, you're at 66. You're at 67 now.
We got one.
We got one. We got more money than I said because I only said 3,600. So we're at 36. So first off, I can mark you off the list, which is cool. I like that part. We like that part. That's good. I'm even going to put you in purple because I want to show you're superior to everybody else. Everybody else has the pen, but you've got the purple. See, it's a little bit darker because you got the sharp. I just want everyone to know that you've got a handler, and I want your handler to know that I treated you with respect. You should have your Uber Eats by the end of this conversation. About 11:30, I got it coming. My time.
God.
Is this handler a big guy named Guido?
No, he's named Hank. He's named Hank.
I wish everything you were saying was true.
Everything I'm saying is true. Oh, what's going on with Travis? Hold on. What's going on, Travis?
Pulling into my fancy neighborhood, so I wanted to pull the phone down a little bit. I don't need the HOA people or the security people to be like, "Hey man, I saw your phone on your dashboard." All right, here we go.
So we don't want Nicolas Cage. So how was Popeyes? People want to know.
I like Popeyes. It's okay. It's adequate. I'm a bigger Canes fan, so I'm a little sad, but I didn't want to drive all the way to Raising Canes. I was a giant pile of firewood in here. It's crazy. All right, we're in the garage. They have made it home.
All right. 2-car garage. So either you're super rich and have 2 cars, or somebody loves you.
3.
3. Oh, fancy. 3 cars. Shit.
3.
That's like
What kind of car is the silver car? How do you drive that? It doesn't have a windshield.
That's actually what are they called? A teardrop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the Burning Man teardrop. What are the lights in this room? And we're home.
All right. We got to go back to Armored and talk about Armored, but I am excited that you're home. Please, if you have time, can you bring Nicolas Cage on the camera? Can you go to get him next door? I'd love to see him.
I got him right here. Hang on. Come here, Nick. Come here, Nick. Come on.
Oh, it's just not.
There we go. There you go.
It looks just like he does in the movies.
Yeah. He's the crazy guy.
If you think your cat is Nicolas Cage, you should probably spend less time Burning Man. All right. So, in all seriousness, tell us about Armored and why this is amazing and why we need to spend all of our money on it.
It's just a fun story. It's like I said before, it's about a boy who finds a medieval suit of armor, and it's haunted by the ghostly knight who used to wear it. It's a bit of a mystery horror series. It's got a Stranger Things vibe to it. I've had a few people say it's Stranger Things meets Sword in the Stone. I think that's a good way to describe it. Yeah. I don't live in a very fancy house. I drive a Honda Civic. I don't have a handler. I have a publisher though. I'm not running the Kickstarter. They are Clover Press.
I understand your humbleness, but it's okay to brag too. Like
I am really excited by the people who I'm huge fans of these people. I've probably annoyed them a lot by begging them to read these books. I think I harassed Jeff Johns for 3 months straight. He's one of my favorite writers. So I was just like, have you read it yet? Have you read it yet? Have you read it yet? I literally hunted down Francis at a signing and made him read it. And he told me, he said he would never speak to me again if it wasn't good. So he ended up actually responding to my email after he read it. So hopefully that says something about the book.
I mean, that's better than my experiences. I've given my stuff to Jason Aaron and Donnie Cates and all that, and none of the motherfuckers ever mentioned me once. So I got no response. So
I will say this. Listen, if anyone is on the fence or whatever, DM me. Maybe I'll give you a few pages to read. Maybe I'll give you a little more, but I just really want people to read it, more than anything. So follow me on Instagram. Come, look for Michael Schwartz or Mike Schwartz Writes. I will, I'll send you something, and just give it a shot. That's all I ask. Yeah.
So guys, this is a big deal. Exclusive. Mike is allowing you to message him directly. You don't gotta go through Hank like me. This is a big deal.
Travis has to go through Hank, but everyone else goes through me.
This is a big deal, guys. So make sure that you guys jump on this opportunity, before it goes away. And Mike has the emails apparently of Jeff Johns. So if you need other emails, just ask Mike. He can hook you up. But thank you for coming on. We got you off the list, like I said. I'm glad to get you back.
Yeah, thank you so much, Travis.
No problem. All right. Riot Force is next. I'm excited to see where Riot Force is. Oh, hold on. Before that, Travis.
Yeah.
I fucked up, man. Like, you didn't get any backers yet. I don't know what's happening.
It's a comic about ravers. It's already doomed.
It's already doomed. All right. I mean, I do punk rock, so I really feel that. Like
you can't get more niche than a comic book about ravers, man.
Right. I get you. All right. Riot Force. Sorry, Travis is very distracting to me, Austin. I don't mean.
I understand. I'm interested too.
All right. Let's see where our Riot Force is at. All right. So when we got you here, you were at 4,316 with 38 backers. That is exactly where you are now. Let's refresh. Motherfuckers. All right, hold on. I'll address this real quick, Austin. I got to talk to people. Do you guys fucking know that StreamYard is $25 a month? I paid $25 to amuse you motherfuckers, to listen to our rants so we can follow Travis to Popeyes in his broke down Mercedes, so we can get Hank and his handler to bring Mike on, so we can have Michael Odin in his little baby hands. Like, I do so much for you. I found someone who did a Trad Moore cover. Who knows Trad Moore? They got a pitch. You just got to give him a lot of money. It basically is what I understand from Zen, and he'll take it. Like, I give and I give and I give. And all I ask is that you throw a little bone to these guys. Like, he's got a great little G.I. Joe book. He's doing some cool stuff. So I'm going to share this shit out. Please stop embarrassing me in front of these guys. Frankly, it's beneath you. It's beneath me. I don't want to have to do this. And you guys don't want to see my face big. There is way better looking men on the screen. So, all right, Austin. Sorry about that. I had to address the people. We're gonna put this out. Do you think that maybe what happened is we addressed too many rich people when we talked earlier?
Could be. Yeah.
Maybe we felt that the lower class could not read this book. They felt like they were not welcome. Can the lower class read this? Like, if you do not make under 100,000 a year, can you read this?
The hope was that would be the impression. Yeah.
Okay.
That there's something going on that it's not necessarily just glorifying these guys outright, that maybe they are pawns in a larger scheme.
Right. So that was my mistake. I made people feel that only the wealthy rich, and I understand that with the Nicolas Cage and Travis stuff and the handler. Like, I get the situation that I may have made people think that's all.
A lot of moving parts, yeah.
But you can get this book. What's the lowest pledge up? Digital 15.
Yeah.
It's 15.
You just want to read it on your screen.
And then you got some cool stretch goals here. So you got a book plate first that just got unlocked.
Yeah, we've got up to the autographed book plate and another $190 $94. I'll remark them all.
Oh, okay. That is a pretty good deal. So everybody who bought a copy, if you bought the copy at the $50 is the minimum for the book?
Yeah. It's every book level pledge, so everything above 50.
Okay. So, and remember, guys, it's $50, which sounds like a lot, but it's a 300-page graphic novel. It's not, it's not.
It's cheap. 11 issues worth of stuff.
Broke people read comics too. Say like I see. It's my fault. It's my
I would
fault.
say mostly broke people read comics.
Right. So, all right. Well, I shared it out one more time. We've got it shared. Yeah, it's shared. Do you want to tell about the story one more time? So see if we can wet someone's whistle.
Sure. So this is a madcap team of maverick super cops who are fighting an eco-terrorist who perhaps has a nuclear weapon and a corporate crime boss who wants to replace them and with his own corporate machinations. It's humor, it's action, it's lots of color and fun and feels. My goal is to surprise you with how deeply you can feel for a ridiculous cartoon character. I think we know it's possible, but if that's the experience you're looking for, it's a deceptively simple story that has some complex feelings throughout the book. So
nice. Okay. All right, guys. So I've shared it out again. I don't want to have to come yell at you, so I'm gonna keep moving on. But I want to come back here, and I want to make sure that we give Austin some money, because if I don't give Austin, he won't be my friend anymore. And I like Austin. He's center square. And look, you
I'll
guys
understand.
You guys pissed off Travis. Like, Travis is gone because you guys have back to Austin's book. So now we don't know what his house looks like, if he has a beautiful wife. His cat apparently misses him when he's gone, but that's, we don't know, and we're not going to get those answers if you don't back Austin's book. So show him some love. You guys know where the links are. All right. All right. Hey, Mr. Wolf, how are you? Wasn't one of the wasn't Lockhart and Wolf? Wasn't that one of them? What was the name of the law firm?
No, you're talking about
Wolfram and Hart. That was
Wolf
Angel, right?
Hart, yeah.
Wolfram and Hart. Yeah, I remember that.
Not related.
Not related. Somehow.
Not related. Okay. All right. So we got nothing there. I'm glad we had that talk. I feel like
nothing to latch on to.
Nothing to latch on to. All right, so we're at Gravediggers. Oh, this is number 1. I had that open. See, look, he's already funded one successfully, guys. I did that on purpose to show you guys that he's already funded one. So you can.
It was a good one, yeah.
He sent it out. Everything's good. He's happy. Where are we at here? So we were at 19 back at 470. Well, I'm going to refresh. Maybe something changed.
Apparently he's gone.
He killed his computer.
Wow. Do you really have that impressive of a Kickstarter? Damn, dude.
You broke the internet, Brian. You broke.
I know.
Michael Oden disappeared.
Or a black hole just swallowed you. So could have been either.
Let's see what's going on here. So nothing has changed is what we found out. So I've got to yell about you too, which is super upsetting. Sorry, Travis is talking in our chat, but not on our screen, so I'm very confused. Anyway,
because he got one.
He got what is he got? Oh, he got it back. So he left. Is that what happened? All right. Well played, Travis. I at least know why we spent this time with Travis. All right, I'm going to share this.
He's leaving him wanting more.
All right, we're going to share this out. You're going to tell us about it.
Yeah.
Tell us about it one more time. Can we watch this video?
Yeah, go for it. I don't think this video is as good as my first video, but it's.
Do you want me to go to number 1 and watch it?
Yeah, go with number 1. I think it's a better video.
Well, we're going to go deep here. I live to serve.
Okay.
All right. I got to open it up. right, let's go there. Stop screen. Share. All right. There's no video.
There was a video, I swear. Okay.
How do you like it? It's good?
In Gravesitter, Marnie Saint is a 27-year-old rocker. Her band may have missed their opportunity to make it big, but they keep plugging away even as they begin to pull apart. To pay the bills, Marnie takes on the most unusual night job imaginable. She has to keep the dead in their graves. On Halloween night, Marnie and her friends try to survive an onslaught as a horde of various undead creatures attack. You will help me fund this first issue in a limited series and be the first to see the book. My name is Brian Wolf, and I've drawn and written this comic, and I'm proud to share it with the world.
I mean, does that not inspire you guys?
That's awesome.
I love that you have cameo continuity. That's just brilliant.
Yeah. It struck me when somebody said, I didn't die a gory enough death. So I said, come on back. I'll kill you again. Harder.
Oh, Travis is back.
In his office.
I made it home. In my messy office.
I got to tell you, I was far more excited with the Travel Travis, side of the road Travis. The home just seems disappointing at this point.
Yeah, I got a copy of Masters of the Universe 2 script.
They didn't make
live action or the animated?
Live action.
Nice.
They didn't make that, Travis.
I know. That's why I have the script.
Didn't that become Cyborg?
No, not really. That's a myth. If you
So
ever
what do
want
you
to read
think
it,
of
tell me. You'll figure out, like, where did that even come from, that myth? Because I've read it. There ain't nothing in there that can lead into Cyborg. I don't costume or anything. It's all in, like, New Hampshire at a college.
Wait, it's about New Hampshire?
Yeah, I think so.
I just got a backer.
I got one too, by the way, guys.
All right.
Well, we got the backer, but I still want to share it. I want to go through. Let's go back to your stuff real quick. That means we're getting through our list here. We're getting everybody what they need. I of course shut your window, so I have to open it back up. I do have 3 copies of #1 up though, which is great.
I did more story editing as you guys were talking. I was listening, but I was messing with it. I can't stop fiddling.
You can't stop it. All right, so we got there. We got the 20. It's good. Still would like to get you one more, but we got you where you need to go for now. I think those books are good. I think that video looked good. Why is this video bad?
Well, you know, it's just not as thorough. I think it's like, I don't know. I didn't do a lot of editing on it. I did some.
All All right, so let's share this out. I think I may have already done that, but you got your backer, so I can mark you off my list. Good. Sebastian says hi.
Hi, Sebastian.
It's really funny your URL. So Dragonfly is your webcomic, right?
Yeah, I was originally gonna do Dragonfly printed version, and then I just I'm gonna wait and try to grow an audience before I do that. And then I just flipped and did this because I had it ready to go. But now I can't change that. I don't know how to change that.
So you got to email them. You got to email them.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah. Dude, I did the same thing. I had mine as broke down in 4 Dead Bodies 4, which was like campaigns forever ago. All right, so Starlight's got his. He got one backer. Everybody's got that. All right. Now we got to check the other two. We got to check on Aaron. Aaron, have you got any sales on your website?
Yeah, I did get one. Somebody bought the Alien Roscoe book. I lost one, but somebody got that.
Nice.
Yeah, somebody in here. Yeah.
So we Michael Odin went and got that like promised.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add just to make me feel better. I'm gonna add Aaron to the list and then mark him off. Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron. All right, cool. Yeah. And we're gonna mark Aaron off. Look at that. You're good.
There we go. Now I'm official.
Now you're official. All right. But you get stuff. Let's share your stuff again. Do you want to tell people again what you're all about? And I'm going to share the link.
Yeah, I have a few. Yeah, the Noct one is just if you like barbarians and you like Halloween, you'll probably like it. Like each story, I'm working on the third story. The third story has to do with vampires. This one actually has to do because I take twists on Halloween. So if you go down, I think I put the monster in there. If you go over, he's as Jekyll and Hyde, and it's a two-headed monster. So one side's Jekyll, one side's Hyde. So it's a split monster. I'm not sure if he's in there. That one, he's just wandering around a forest that devours souls and blood, and he ends up finding a skull on the ground. And I don't know if any of you guys got that reference.
Hamlet?
No, go back. That anybody?
Yes, of course. We're talking Golden Axe.
Gauntlet, going next. Gauntlet, yeah.
Gauntlet, yeah.
Gauntlet, yeah. But same, yeah. So yeah, he finds a skull. This is like trying to roll to the grave to find its true love, and he basically tries to help the skull get to the grave in exchange for food. He's always looking for food. That's a running joke. Those are like just prints, and there's the fourth issue. But the fourth story has to do with the grinning jacks, which are jack-o'-lanterns. My Gollings book is about 3 young gods who don't want to be gods, so they leave. Like they're teenagers, so they leave, and kind of end up causing a riot and actually causing a lot of destruction and a few thousand deaths. But then it's more. It actually is kind of written for teenagers and kids. My minor in college is philosophy, so I put some philosophical ideas in there as well. Write about some stuff like that. It's one complete story. The whole book is done. There's no sequel. So yeah, it's all done. So, and the magical thing is, I've tricked people. I didn't ink that book. It's all in pencil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've tricked. It's like that's good. Yeah, because I was trying to keep it rough and loose. So that book is done. Then my kids' books, and yeah, I still have other books that I've done in the past. I wouldn't mind putting up. Yeah, I kind of created a library. Sorry.
All right. No, it looks good. I'm excited. Well, I shared it out, so if anybody wants to spend
thank you.
Please have them do so. Encourage them to do so. We're going to go to mine, see if I disappointed myself. That's the most embarrassing thing when you disappoint yourself. Let's share mine. So we were at 161 with 3,700 backers. Looks like we are at the same as we've been. Austin, you and I we've let each other down. We're at the kids' table. Who's beeping?
It's me. Brett's sending over issue 7. Sorry, it just got done. Just while we're on the call, he just started messaging me all the art for issue 7. So I'm trying to turn it down now. Sorry about that, guys.
Other Travis is getting excited, getting art.
Yeah.
All right, so Granite State Punk, if you guys don't know, it's punk rock. It deals about New Hampshire, live free or die. It's about the old man in the mountain, which is a old stone thing that used to be there, and when it fell off, magic returned to the world. He's the king of the warlocks, but of course he's a punk rocker and doesn't want anything to do with it. Kind of Deadpoolish, breaks the fourth wall, talks to you, kind of deals with a lot of deep stuff. You know, we deal with alcoholism, we deal with Nazis, we deal with the idiocracy, alcoholic Nazis, lots of fun stuff. We got Punch and Nazis covers, we got Rancid covers, we got all sorts of stuff. And like, if you like, I made a lot of books. Look at all these books I made. It's nice.
Nice.
You can buy them all. They're super
That's
cool. Yeah. And look, I've done all these Kickstarters. Look, all that stuff. I've done a lot of things. So, show some support, show some love. If you never backed one of my stuff, try it today. And share that link around.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, look at that. Thanks. Probably one of you guys in the group. I appreciate that. I love you. You're great. But, all right. So I got me. I can mark myself off my own list, which is nice. Let's do that. Like that. Now we got to go back to Austin. Austin, what is going on with you? What is happening?
It's mystery.
Why are we here? What has happened with you? You're the last one. And if I don't help you, we failed as a community. Zen will no longer. If I don't help you,
What the?
Zen, I have a question.
Yes.
What is the opposite of Zen? Since you are Zen, do you know like your yang, your yin and yang? What's your yang?
I guess what? Rage?
Rage. Yeah. You will. Yeah. Zen will turn to rage if we don't get right force where it needs to go.
Yeah, you better watch out. Better support his book right now, you guys.
Right. I'm going to share the link, and I'm going to keep yelling at people as we do this. And I, by the way, guys, in a second, anybody who needs to go can leave. I'm going to stay here until I get Austin and stuff. I'll stay up all night. I'll go door to door with these motherfuckers. I ain't scared. But Wolf, what's the opposite of Brian? What's the opposite of your last name, Wolf? What would you think would be the opposite of a wolf?
The opposite of a wolf, boy.
Puppy.
A sponge.
Yeah. He will be Brian Sponge. Do you want that?
I will be. I'll turn
you
into a
don't
sponge.
Want to do that. Aaron's knock comic will turn into Day comic book. That's not as exciting.
There's the sequel.
Mike will lose Hank. We don't want that to happen. Well, not so. Like we really need to help, like lift this up. By the way, guys, I want to call Mike Swartz. He did send me a friend request. I want to let everyone know I declined it. I did accept Frank's one, so I could talk to Frank and then he can talk through Mike. Where we can voice chat. But I'm Austin. I don't know what's going on here. What can we do to help?
I already threatened people, so
that was good.
Austin, I'm getting like Cops vibes from it.
Sure. Yeah.
Like the old cartoon show.
Yeah,
Cops.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks fun.
That's definitely in the mix.
I like how the glasses are very futuristic. Do you Oh, you do know how to draw eyes, so I was curious of whether or not you were just covering up eyes based on the first thing. So you do know how to draw eyes.
But when I created the characters when I was 9, I couldn't, and so that is absolutely the origin of that. But I've enjoyed cartooning them and sort of using them as a form of iconifying their expressions, you know.
And by the way, guys, just so you know, you guys can back with no reward. You guys should just do your thing. And did you know, Austin, did you know this is your first creative campaign? Did you know that there's a value to that?
To having people just back it without a reward?
Correct. Did you know? Did you know that?
No.
So if I back your campaign, let me show you. I'm gonna do some Kickstarter education.
Okay.
And if you guys want to pay Austin for this education fee, that's fine. We're going to show you something. Right. So I'm going to give you a quick education. And again, by the way, does anybody got to go? Because I know it's 11:30. Anybody got to go real quick?
No.
Feel like Mike wanted to, but his handler hasn't said it's okay yet.
I just have kids that get up at like 6 a.m. That's the only issue.
All right, so this is my campaign. If you go to my profile, see my profile here?
Mm-hmm.
Go to creative. Let's see. All right, hold on. So you got to click on my name. Is it loading? Let's see what it does. All right. Let's see what it shows. All right, so we see how many I backed, how many I created. And hold on, maybe somewhere else. Hold on. I'm going to educate you. I think I have to go to profile. Okay, all right. Where is it? Hold on. I promise you, I'm not leading you astray. Something cool is going to happen in a minute. All right. See this? Right here where it says following and followers.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is if I back your campaign, 502 people are going to get a message that said I backed your campaign. Now they may ignore that because I back a lot of shit. But that means anybody who you know who has something of a value for like $1 and they back, and that'll help you.
Mm.
Also, here's a neat trick. When you start a campaign, I haven't done it in a while, but when you start a campaign, you can go to followers here. You guys can all see my campaign, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can go and follow all these guys back. So you can follow everybody back. And if you do that, 9 times out of 10, they'll follow you back. So you can get making sure that they're following you for the launch.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So this is a neat Kickstarter trick. Don't share it with everybody, but there you go.
That's useful.
And you can block people. I'm not sure why you can block people, but you can block people. I have not blocked anybody for the record. But all right. I've talked. I've given some free classes of Kickstarter.
I'd just like to announce I hit 69.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. We got to see that. That's like fireworks. All right. Right here, we're at Clover Press. Let's go to Armored. Beautiful. Look at that. Everybody see that?
Thank you.
Nice.
So we hit our, that's like, achievement, and then you hit the bonus achievement, right? Like you unlock level 1 of the achievement. Now we got 2. So how many backers did Armored 1 have?
290 maybe? 2. I think. Yeah.
All right. So you had a strong first going.
Yeah.
So
mine just went up too.
Woo!
Yes.
Hey.
hold on. Right here? That one
Yeah,
right
we're
there?
at 39 now.
All right. I don't know who backed you. Probably someone in this group because they want to go to bed. That's fine. Because I get
Whatever it
to
takes. Backers
I
are
get to
back.
mark it off my list. Hold on, I'm gonna read this. That means I have not failed again. I have given people pledges, not of my money. I've spent your money, but I appreciate you spending your money on these great books because you get in return books, which is the greatest gift I can give you is comic books. So, guys, it has been awesome getting to know you guys. I promise I'm not this chaotic. This is just my show. But I may be. I don't know. Trev, you followed me on the internet for a bit. Do you feel like I'm this chaotic or no?
I follow you because everyone goes, "Oh, you mean Travis Gibb?" And I'm like, "No, Travis Webb." I'm like, "Oh yeah, well
That's
you're not as
challenging.
chaotic as that guy."
That's tough.
So I'm not saying that I'm calling you chaotic, but every time someone mistakes me as you, that's the factor that reminds them maybe I'm not you.
Right.
Said the guy who had his car break down and then took you guys on a tour of Vegas.
Right.
Live entertainment.
Right. No, it was good.
It
I
was
got to
great.
tell you, the secondary, I feel like, as someone who used to be a screenwriter and someone who writes a lot of comics, I think people need to pay attention to those secondary stories. And I feel that the secondary story of this tonight was great. So, guys, we're going to close it up for the night. We're going to be back next week. Next week is another exciting thing. I will still be live, so that means as long as I am live, I'll be running these things. Anyone here, if you are not funded, you are more than welcome back. If you are funded and you just want to hang out, you're more than welcome to come. However, we do reserve spots for people who aren't funded. So you're just going to be in the background. But if you're not funded, but if there's room, you're more than welcome to come on. Aaron, I'm glad you sold the book. I'm probably buy a book from you as well when we get off. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. Guys, it was super fun. I'm so happy that you guys got backers. I think you guys have some really cool campaigns. I'm really I know I fucked around a lot tonight, but besides Travis Webb and Michael Oden, I didn't know any of you guys, and it's really cool to see so many faces in this community. I know a lot of you guys are my Facebook friends or know me from groups, and I know this is our first time interacting, but it's really cool to see you guys all creating really cool shit, really bringing out stuff. If there's anything I can do to help you guys, please let me know. If you guys want to do any update shares, I'll happily do that. Anybody in the audience who's watching, please consider these new creators. I love new creators on the platform. As you know, Kickstarter is really, really hard for new creators right now. It's very tough to get it. None of these guys are offering you the tits and ass. Well, a little bit of Brian, but not the nudity. It's not safe for work. Brian's is there any nudity? Maybe there is. I apologize. Maybe I'm speaking of no. So please give these guys back a share some love. And you guys, I run an exclusive Discord. If you guys do Discord, I run an exclusive Discord with a whole bunch of creators. If you send me a message after this, I can get you in that Discord. Great community gear, great backers or creator backers. We can help you. I'm going to celebrate with this nice Twix that has been sitting here this whole time that I've been talking. I'm going to go around the room so you guys can share where you're at. Mike, make sure you share out your handles information. Is he accepting other people? Because I actually need an agent as well.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Mike Schwartz Writes, or on Twitter at the Mike Schwartz. That's about it. And go look up Hank Canals.
Mike is never going to know. Yeah, this is our first interaction. He's like, "What the fuck happened to me tonight?"
Oh, I'll be back.
Brian.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Brian Thomas Wolf. You can follow wolfcomics.net. From there, read The Dragonfly, my webtoon. It's got a lot of pages. There's a lot of stuff to read, and that is probably all I'll be at. I don't Instagram a little bit, but a lot of Facebook.
Do you know Jamie Jones?
No.
Look him up. He does webtoons and then makes them into comics. Great guy to follow and learn a little bit from.
Okay.
Aaron.
Find me on Facebook under my name or Humphrey's Illustration. It's just like my last name, HUMPHRES, which apparently my girlfriend last night researched it. I think there's only 400 people in the United States that have the last name spelled like that. So apparently it's very rare. So just HumphreysIllustration.com. Instagram, Facebook, either one. Type in Humphreys Illustration to Google, you'll find me.
There's another famous Humphreys in comics, though, right?
I'm not sure. I think there is. But they always either add an I or Y. Mine is spelled very differently. Yeah.
Zen, where can we find you?
Hey, real quick before we do that, other Travis, you said that Raver Comics is a very niche thing. I made a book called The Raver J a long time ago that I produced and edited. So just want to tell you.
Again,
oh, there we go. Oh, the lighting's bad, but there it is. Just wanted you to see that that it's a very small group, but we happen to be in the same place at the same time right now.
You were not alone. Zen is here with you.
That's right. But yeah, you can find me at on Facebook. I'm very active, zen.hcmp, and then Instagram, Hycon Media. Same thing with Twitter and YouTube and LinkedIn and Spotify. I mainly do comic book services besides the Kickstarter. So if you guys need help with lettering, logos, graphic design, production, hit me up, hyconmedia.com, and I can help you out with anything that you need.
Awesome.
You can find me at austinmckinley.com. The URL for Riot Force is riotforcecomic.com. Right now it goes to the campaign, but usually there's some stuff on there too. I'm on Instagram as flyingcar_pictures. And I'd love to see you there.
All right. And Travis Webb. We've gone, hold on. Need a more of an intro. We've gone on a journey with Travis tonight. We're broken down to all the way through Vegas. Had to drive an hour to keep his car driving. We've learned about Burning Man. We've learned so much from Travis Webb on his very little time actually on the program. Travis, please tell us where you can find us and you're only got 3 days left in your campaign, right? Like it's ending.
Yeah. Actually, a weird thing. Saturday we're going to do a live several Twitch stream DJs are doing live Twitch stream DJ sessions to drive the book all day Saturday.
So you are having a rave.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll work, right?
Right. I mean, who doesn't want to come to the party?
Yeah. Well, apparently my house had a party when I wasn't here. Anyways, yeah. So what was it?
Wait, hold on. There's more. There's more adventure. What happened to your house?
I don't know, but I just came home and there's someone passed out in their underwear on my couch, and there's empty alcohol bottles everywhere, and my pool is on. There's cups floating in the pool, and my hot tub is on. So
that was because of your cat Nick Cage?
I don't know, but I do know when the refrigerator guy came to drop off the new refrigerator today, he called me up at like noon. He's like, hey, you can just pay us through Zelle. And I went, what do you mean? Because I'm at work, right? And he's like, just pay us through Zelle. And I'm like, I left the money on the counter. And he goes, yeah, I just didn't want to be disrespectful. I'm like, what? I just don't want to be disrespectful. I'm like, just go back and get the money. He goes, no, you understand. I don't want to be disrespectful. And I'm like, what's going on? So, something happened. I'm just saying.
Weird.
All right. I submit, other Travis has a way fucking more exciting life than I do. It's like
how's
earlier,
that work?
I came home. My wife was like, hey, watch the kids. Like that's the fucking extent of what my day was. I delivered comics. That's it. I delivered some of these to some backers. That's it. That's what I did. And you had a whole fucking adventure. Ani Press says, oh, for some reason I did the math wrong. I thought 8:30 Eastern was 11:30 Eastern. Eastern is a superior time zone. Okay. It is the main time zone. And how you know this, like for people who are in other time zones, they're like, oh, what the fuck? No, no. We can tell you who wins Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. That's all you need to know. Like we know, even though it was filmed on your coast, we know the answer before you do. That's how you know. All right.
I'm sorry, that just reminded me, Travis. Remember that? Do you guys remember a show called Earth 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, when that came out,
Tim Curry.
right. So I had a friend who had satellite here in Washington, and he'd watch the Eastern run of it, and then call me up to tell me. We're like in high school. And he's like, "Dude, you know what happened to Earth 2?" I'm like, "It's not on for 3 hours, dude." No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm like, but this reminded me. Satellite TV ruined everything.
And if that doesn't bring us full circle, I started this with There Can Be Only One and Travis.
Mm-hmm.
If you watched Earth 2, it had the Kurgan. He was one of the main guys on it. Bring us full circle. I cannot think of his fucking name right now, which is
Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown.
Who I've met in an elevator. He's really tall.
Yeah.
So we have gone full circle. We started out with Highlander. We ended with Highlander. And for the record, Michael has a Honda Civic. Travis has a Mercedes. That's all I know for everybody's car. Does anybody drive a Highlander to really bring it home? No. I keep asking my wife for a Highlander. She's like, "You don't really want the car. You just want it because it says Highlander." I was like, "So?" Like,
And
Comes with sword.
right. We have a Kia. Like, I don't even know what that is. Like, is it a Kiwi? I don't know. I grew up. I know my brain just flopped. I would have made it after all. I drive a Highlander. See, he drives a Highlander. But good night, guys. I'm going to play my outro. I will see you guys here next week, talking to 7, 8 more comic creators, and we're going to mark them off the list as well. So, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's my video?
Thanks, Travis.
Right here.